Well, I got to tell you, I you know at that point in my life and that point in my career, I had already pretty much uh, had my own way of thinking, and Jimmy Del Rey and I were two different people backstage. We just in the ring, I couldn't deny, man, he was a great worker, but when we would go backstage, I really was the kind of guy. If I went out, um, I wanted to scope out the place and kind of lay back and let the action come to me if there was any to be had. If you follow what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Jim was the kind of guy yeah, Jim was the kind of guy who wanted to go in blaring, man. Oh, just full speed ahead and let everybody know we're there. He's there, man. Hey, man, and be the center and be the attraction. Well, that's okay if you're going to be cool. But there were moments when he would drink a little or be a little over the top, and it just it wasn't my scene, you know. So we just were two different people. But a lot of it was me, man. I had my issues, and I just was one of those guys that wanted things my way. And if you didn't want to do them my way, that's fine. Do them your way, but just stay the hell away from me because I got a system going. You know what I mean? And at that time, like I said, I was in my early 30s, man, and I was just I didn't have time for a lot of other things that somebody else wanted to do. I wanted to do my thing, and Jimmy wanted to do his. But the great thing about it was, um, in the ring we worked great. Uh, but you know, when we went backstage, we just kind of did our own thing. We kind of traveled by ourselves too, and we traveled a couple times together. But that just proved to be, you know, just we didn't need the stress of traveling with each other, living with each other all the time, and then getting to the ring. So we just kind of made it work the other way. And I saw him in Charlotte, like right before he passed away in August. He came to Greg Price's Charlotte show, the Legend show in Charlotte, and we did a Tell Me About a reunion. Saw him, we talked and reconciled, and it was great seeing him. Then he passed away in December of that year. So, do I wish I would have done things different? Man, I wish I would have done a lot of things different. But be that as it may, I enjoyed working with Jimmy in the ring. Outside the ring at that time, we were best separated.
Yeah, I mean, and you guys definitely, a lot of fans remember because of the time that you guys spent at WWF. But as that team kind of, matured together, did it get worse as you guys were kind of a longer tenured team, or did it kind of just become, the second nature for you that you went your way and he went his way? Did it kind of, switch a little bit when you guys went up north?
I wouldn't say that it got worse. I would just say that I had my rituals, and he had his. And my rituals were a little darker at times, and I didn't like people shining light on me. And sometimes that happened, and it just was better off that he was hanging with other people, and I was hanging with other people. And a lot of times I was by myself because I preferred it that way. But when we got up there, it's a different. It was a different way of existing up there. If you wanted to run with one pack, you had to be with that pack at that time. And I've never been a pack guy except with my pack. Brad Armstrong was my pack, and that was it. And everybody else, I just always was looking over my shoulder. And Jimmy kind of liked getting in that pack and didn't realize that they're going to eat you in the end. And they did. They eventually did. So, anyway, as far as did it get worse or did it kind of just become the norm, I think it got worse on my part, and Jimmy just kind of did what he had to do.